friends, I hope you're doing okay and you're having a wonderful day. My name is Lau Arroyo and today I'll be sharing with you a prenatal yoga sequence for about 20 to 30 minutes, and it's good for second and third trimester. So if you're in your first trimester, we have another options. And if you want to modify any of the poses during our sequence, please feel free, you know your own body, and all what I'm giving are suggestions and offerings. So let's start with this flow sequence. We'll be focusing on some poses for labor and childbirth. So we will also be working on some strength on the legs and lengthening our spine and of course our breath. Okay, so let's start in a comfortable seated position. You will need a little cushion for your hips. You will also need a bolster or a big pillow. And if you find that you will be cold by Shavasana, you can always have a blanket close to you. So let's just start here, relaxing in a seated position, lengthening our spine. And if you can, close your eyes or relax your eyelids. We're gonna place one palm on our belly and the other one on our chest. And breathe normally. Just noticing our breath. Breathe in and out through your nose. And notice if when you're breathing in, your chest moves first or your belly moves first. Just notice it without any judgments or expectations. Just notice which hand moves first, the chest or the belly. And see if there's any room to relax your shoulders, your facial muscles, and your jaws. Once you have noticed which hand raises more than the other one, let's try to bring our belly a little bit more movement than the chest. So every time we inhale, pushing your belly slightly and gently. And as we exhale, relaxing the belly. So if this is not easy for you, just keep that in mind and keep breathing as you feel comfortable with your own breath. We're just trying to notice and to start bringing more awareness to our breath. Three more breaths here. Beautiful, and gently relaxing our palms on the thighs, rolling our shoulders up, back and down. And whenever you're ready, start opening your eyes. So this type of breath that we're doing here is to connect with our kind or our type of breathing patterns. Usually we tend to breathe, especially if we're pregnant, we tend to breathe more with our chest and our shoulders because there's not much space for our organs in our belly, and then let alone bringing our belly to rise up and down. So what we want to do is to try to bring more awareness to our ribs and to our belly when we breathe in, so we are having a major intake of oxygen when we do it with our ribs and our belly rather with our chest. So just find that balance for you. At the beginning it might not be easy, but if we keep practicing, this exercise that we were doing is good because we will start bringing more oxygen to us and our baby. Okay, so Inhale and relax both shoulders down, both palms down. And maybe your fingertips, you cannot see mine, but they are touching the floor. And push away the mat with your fingertips and lift your head up. Maybe dropping it back if that feels right for you. And just make sure your shoulders are relaxed. If they're not, just bend your elbows a little bit and let them drop down. And as you exhale, bring your chin towards your chest, just moving your neck, not your shoulders. And finding a nice stretch on the back of your neck. One more breath here, enjoying the sensation that stays on our cervical spine. Inhale, come back to center. And let's go to the right side, just with our head and our neck. As much as we can, we drop the right ear towards our right shoulder. Yeah, and see how that feels for you. And gently come back to center. We go to the other side. Dropping the left ear towards the left shoulder. And just noticing sensations there. Beautiful. So coming back to center, we're gonna inhale and we're gonna make fists. And we're gonna tense our feet. So bringing your feet together, your fists together. So inhale and tense. Yeah, and relax. Drop your palms to your thighs, palms up. And we do this 2 more times. This helps us to release tension from our body in case we have some left, okay? So tense, feet and fists. Inhale and exhale. So don't retain, just inhale and let it go, okay? One more time. Breathe in. And exhale. Beautiful. So from here we move into all fours. So if you were not with me in the live stream class and you're taking this pre-recorded class, just to mention that all fours, it's a good pose for us to be in our labor, and also it's a posture that you can use for childbirth. Usually you'll have more support on the upper body, maybe cushions or something that will support your body. And so when we're going to early labor, through early labor, it's nice to be in all fours because that releases some tension from our back. And sometimes we tend to maybe open a little bit more our knees, so we are creating some movement for our hips. So what we're gonna do is rock our hips from side to side. And you know, when you're in labor, any movement that feels natural or organic for you, just do that. We can do circles to one side, moving our torso. Sometimes moms tend to come into forearms, so interlacing your fingers and looking forward so we don't feel lightheaded, and moving our hips forward and back. So it's up to you if you want to keep your shoulders over wrists or to come with your forearms down. Now we can do in the other direction some circles, and this helps us to mobilize our hips and the socket of our hip joint, as well as the low back. Every time we inhale and exhale, we relax more all the pelvis. Beautiful. We come back to center. You can even do some cat-cow. So breathing in, inhale, head up, tailbone up, exhale, relax your head and your tailbone down. Always hugging into baby. Remember that sensation of hugging into baby is kind of when you're putting very tight pants and you feel that you need to lift up your belly button. So that sensation you should feel when I say hugging to your baby, just to keep your baby closer to you. So let's stay here for a few more rounds. And every next time you inhale, come back to center. So from here we're coming into a kneeling position that it might be also useful. So if you have your bolster or big pillow around, you can put your big pillow in front of you and come in supported child's pose. So both hands down, your head can be either down, or if you find that even in your third trimester, you want to bring your hips towards your heels and relax your feet down for child's pose. If you feel that you still have that space, you can come here and relax. So breathing in and out, you might have to open a little bit wider your knees so you have more space for baby. And we stay here for a few breaths. So when we're going through labor, remember that also the way we breathe, it will come naturally to us. But one technique that we can do is breathe in 4 seconds and exhale in 6 seconds. So if that timing works for you, great. And if not, you can do 3 seconds, exhale in 5 seconds. So every time we exhale, we try to exhale through our mouth, so that relaxes the jaws and all the tension that we can carry from jaws all the way to the neck and our belly. So breathe in and exhale, side out. One more time. And side out. Beautiful. Coming back to center and removing our pillow or bolster. So we're going to come into a flow, and by the end of class we'll be doing another pose that you can use for labor. Okay, so we bring our right arm behind our hips or the sacrum. Inhale, stay here. It's a little twist there, and you can even massage your back if you feel like, go up and down. Beautiful. Next time you exhale, bring your right arm underneath the left one. You can stay with your forearm here, or if you want to feel more sensation, you can bring all your shoulder down to the floor and left arm goes above your head, so your shoulder is finding a nice stretch, and then we're having some movement happening on the left side body. You can always stack your toes for more balance. So breathe in and out here. Modify it if you have to. And gently coming back to center. We're coming into cat-cow. Once more, breathing in, head up, and exhale, relax down. Synchronize your breath with your movement. And come back to center, left side. So your left palm on your low back. So see how this feels for you. And you can gently twist from the upper back instead of using our low back. We're just twisting gently from the upper back, looking maybe over your left shoulder or on the floor besides your left knee. Maybe massaging your back, especially if you're having some back pain. This feels really nice. Next time we exhale, we bring the left arm underneath the right one. So you can stay here, forearm, or come all the way down with shoulder down. And your right arm goes above your head. So we're having a lot of stretches here. Your neck is stretching. Your shoulder is having a nice movement. And also your hips and your core are also working to balance yourself. Breathe in and out. Beautiful. Inhale, place your palm, right palm close to your head, and push yourself up into cat-cow for one last time. This flow, breathe in, head up, exhale, round. One last time. Notice how all your back is moving from tailbone all the way to the head. And next time you exhale, tap your toes and bring your hips all the way up for downward dog. So you can bring your palms a little bit forward, and the correct alignment will be your head aligned with your arms. But if you feel that there's a lot of blood flowing on your head and you're feeling lightheaded, always look forward, because that gives you some sensation of having more balance, and your head is not below your heart, so that will help a lot. And let's give a walk to our dog, bringing the knee close to the midline if that feels right for you and it's not on the way of baby. Continue with me. If not, you can modify regular walk in your dog. And relaxing, supported child's pose. Relax your feet and come with your head down, interlace your fingers and drop your head. Any tension from your neck is gone. Beautiful. And one more time, breathe in, come in, downward dog, hips up as high as you can. This time we're opening our feet mat distance apart if you were not there already. So come with me and bring one knee down, maybe a little deeper than last time, as long as it's not on the way of our baby. And let's continue. Beautiful. So we're building some strength here for our shoulders and arms that will help us carry our baby, because they get heavy as the months go by, I promise. And gently coming back into supported child's pose or puppy dog. So supported child's pose, you know it. If you want to come to puppy dog, so imagine you're on all fours. You want to come with me and extend both arms forward so your chest comes down. So you can place your chin down if possible, if not stay high up. And drop your chest down. If it's a lot of stretch for your neck, come in supported child's pose. Beautiful, you're doing amazing. Come into all fours and we're gonna step the left foot forward outside of the left palm. Are you there with me? Okay. And lifting both arms up, high up for low lunge. So what we're gonna work here is bringing our hips slightly forward and back. But we might need our padding for the knee. Yeah. So this time palms on your waist and we move forward and back. So this is also a pose that we can do for early labor. So we're stretching all the muscles that are on the pelvic floor, and we're also strengthening the legs. Yeah. And using our transversus abdominis to support all our torso. So you can do this in a chair. We'll be doing it next week. No, next class actually. Yeah. And placing both palms down again, maybe moving the padding from your knee and stepping forward with your right leg for a squat, palms down, and relax your forearms on your thighs. Yeah. Breathe in and out here. Hug into your baby. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Beautiful, palms together. Soften your knees, and once you're here, interlace in the middle, ring and pinky finger, index finger are up, and one thumb over the other one. Press your palms towards each other, soften your knees. You're at the front of your mat right now, and let's go to the left side. So leaning to the left side, beautiful. Keep your palms pressing towards each other. And next time you exhale, drop your left arm down. Beautiful. Opening more your chest. And gently coming back to center. Circle your arms all the way up, palms together again. 3 fingers down, index pointing up, and now we switch the other thumb on top. So it might feel a little funny. And press with your arms towards your ears. Let's go to the other side. Opening your chest. And coming back to center. Again, let's go. And dropping your right arm down as you exhale. Beautiful. Open the chest and come back to center. Last time, breathe. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, palms to heart center. Okay, so we're working now on our warrior one. So we step back with our right leg. Yeah, right leg. And drop your heel down. So come with your front knee bent. So it shouldn't be below or above your toes. Yeah. And the right foot is 45 degrees. Your hips are facing forward. Both arms come all the way up. Inhale. Both arms up. Yeah. Exhale. Lift your heel off the floor. Exhale. Come down. Beautiful. And let's continue with this movement. Coming up and down. So find a pattern of breathing that is best for you. If it works better for you to exhale as we go up, that's also fine. Remember, in pregnancy, it's whatever feels better for you, more so than regular classes, although we have to always listen to our body. And exhale, palms together in front of your chest, and we switch sides. So we're pivoting, the left foot, right foot goes to the back of the mat. We come again into a warrior one. So for warrior one, also try to keep your feet close to each other instead of big steps, because our hips will be facing forward. So for that, we need a shorter step. Inhale, arms up. If at some point you find that your hands are being tingling or they're numbing, you can bring your palms to heart center. If not, stay with me. Inhale, hug into your baby, strong legs, scissor the inner thighs towards each other. Inhale, lift your heel up, and exhale, come down. If you're working this breathing with me, that's great. If not, you can exhale as you move up. Inhale down. That's also really good for our pelvic floor muscles. So we exhale up and inhale down. So choose your breathing pattern that works best for you. Last time. Exhale, pivoting both legs. And we come into Malasana, so we will need a block. Remember, Malasana is really good. It's also one of our poses for labor and childbirth. So we come all the way down. If you need some support from a chair or something, that's great. And you can shorten your step, pushing with both arms towards your legs or knees. Yeah. Place your hands in front of your heart center. And we're gonna work with our breath, inhaling in 4 and exhaling in 6. You can sigh it out or make a little O as we exhale, okay? So breathe in, elongate your spine, and exhale. Breathe in, exhale. So I'm doing both options, you choose yours. One more time, breathe in, exhale. Beautiful. If you can come up from here, so leaning slightly forward and start coming with the strength of your legs all the way up, that's amazing. If you can, that's okay too. We all have different bodies. So come back to center, pivoting both feet and coming forward. So inhale, both arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. We open our legs to mat distance because we're coming into our half lift. Breathe in, exhale. our half lift or supported half lift, and your elbows or forearms to your thighs. And exhale, palms down. Step back with right leg and left leg in all fours. So option to stay here for a few breaths in all fours, activating all your body, or coming into child's pose. It's up to you. We're doing one more flow on the other side. And so right leg comes outside of the right foot. Inhale, push the mat away from you, palms on your waist. And remember, you can always pack your knee or come with me here. Move forward and back to center. As we're doing this, remember to scissor the inner thighs towards each other, finding all the strength on your legs, your glutes, and also stretching the hamstrings and planting your right foot really grounded on the mat. Lengthening the spine all the time, so our deepest abdomen muscles are really working to keep us straight. And gently bringing both palms in front, stepping with the left leg forward and bringing our forearms or elbows into half lift. Next time we exhale, come all the way up. Beautiful. So we're at the front of the mat. And we're doing Garudasana arms. So right arm over the left one. And then the back of the palms together. Or you can give a little bit of more sensation by bringing the palms together. At shoulder level, soften your knees. Beautiful. Find a beautiful stretch on your shoulders, your back, your upper back. And gently release. Bring your arms all the way up. Exhale, release. Now we do the other side. So left over right. Palms together and then interlace. Or try to bring your palms together so they're touching each other. Elbows at shoulder levels. Keep your knees soft, find that neutral spine, and stay here for a few breaths. Beautiful, and release. We step back with the left leg this time for our warrior one. Arms all the way up. Beautiful, find the best position for your body. Yeah, inhale. Come up with your heel, exhale, come down. Breathe in, come up, and exhale. So one more time. Beautiful. And exhale, palms to center. So pivoting the right foot and coming to the back of the mat. We're doing the same thing. Your pelvis, just make sure it's facing the back of your mat. So maybe grabbing your iliac crest, these bones that we have, and they kind of stick out. Yeah. Arms up. Inhale, right leg up and plant your foot back. Beautiful. Breathing in and coming down. So try to come very gently with your heel so we're not giving any more tension to the low back. We have enough, right? So one more time. Center, step to the back of the mat, and we come into a seated position. So find your cushion. Yeah. Find your cushion. We're coming into Baddha Konasana. So this is another pose. If you have the wall close to you, you can always use the wall to have some support, and this is also a nice pose for labor and childbirth. Well, not childbirth, but labor, because for childbirth you have to be here, which is the recline position that is very common, but with butterfly legs won't work. But for labor it's really good. So let's bring our soles of the feet together you can relax on the wall, or if you want to still on early labor work more on your transversus abdominis and you feel that you find or you have that energy, amazing. So staying here, we're working on our breath again. So just 3 times, and after that we're going to Shavasana. Okay, so breathing in 4 seconds and exhale in 6 seconds. Okay, so breathe in and exhale. Inhaling in 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. And one last time, breathe in 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, side out. Beautiful. Breathe naturally, enjoy for one more breath your Baddha Konasana and the opening of your legs, your hips. It's a very nice hip opener, I love it, but we're coming into deer pose to come out of this posture. So we remove the cushion and we come into our modified Shavasana, which is also a pose for labor and childbirth. So this one is used in some countries for childbirth. So just check out with your healthcare provider and see which options you have at that hospital. Every hospital is different, so just make sure that whichever pose you want to decide or that feels better for you at that moment is allowed. So let's lay on our side. We need a cushion or bolster for our head, and we always come on our side. We never lay down right from our back because that will create some tension in our belly. Place a block in between your knees, and you can place the right palm that is underneath the pillow close to your head or where it was, and you can lay down on either side. It's more recommended on the left side, as you know, but you can lay down on either side, placing one palm on your baby maybe, or just alongside your body. You can close your eyes or keeping them soft. So you can keep here this position and keep breathing as we were doing it. So inhaling in 4 and exhaling in 6. So stay here in Shavasana for as long as you want. You always have the option to come out of the posture after with me. So usually Shavasana is from 3 to 10 minutes, up to you. So stay here, breathing in and out. And every time we exhale, we concentrate more and more on our relaxation and our breath. So breathing in and exhaling, relaxing the jaws and all our body. So we'll do a couple of them with you. Inhaling in 4 and exhaling. Inhaling 4 and exhale. Beautiful. You can keep breathing as we were doing with this relaxation of the jaws, or just breathe normally during your Shavasana. As long as you're finding relaxation and you're feeling good in your body and relaxed, that's perfect. So please feel free to stay in Shavasana, or you can come out and push yourself from the side with one arm into a comfortable seated position, placing your palms on your chest And thank you so much for sharing this practice with me. Namaste.